fucking professional like Herschel. I still be talking after I die, but that's not important. Money more important. Understand I've been in the water like I was. Understand I've been in the water like I'm a dolphin. Miami. And just change like Clark Kent. Philly Blunt cigar scent. Run that mouth like oxen. And I stay on point like a fucking box cutter. You heard what I said, motherfucker, is I stutter in that brown paper bag and they represent the hustle. I'm out. Boy, you heard George Santana though on that squatter rights.
Who?
You got Fabulous, Jim Jones. Uh, I forgot the nigga. Ma- uh, Murillo, and whatever the nigga name is. Them New York niggas. You remember 50 Cent? Like these niggas having the talking about they the best dressed,
Yeah.
but they ain't, but they behind on rent on their studio on their podcast building. Them niggas made a song about 50 ass called Squatter Rights. It's a freestyle on all the beats they freestyling on is 50 Cent beats.
They own them bitches, ain't they?
They own them bitches. The New York niggas own them bitches. You know, that nigga Jim Jones old ass got on down pop shit. And then nigga they sick Fabulous on his ass at the end.
Is Jadakiss on there?
Nah,
Not Jadakiss, but is it Jadakiss?
now you
Is it
got
Jadakiss?
nah
The nigga be the nigga
nah
trouble nigga ball. What's his
nah
name?
uh yeah Jadakiss.
Jadakiss. Man, you not finna work the shit out of me. What you want? No, it ain't. I was right there.
And that nigga say that nigga Jim Jones say, nigga, we got guns that'll stop a jet.
I'm tell you what you gotta do. Put that blanket down and put him on his stomach. That was before you fed him and
Oh shit, you ready?
Hold on, let me pull me a cup real quick. Fifty Cent troll so damn much, bro. That shit don't make no sense, bro.
You tell who that?
I said that nigga troll so much.
Yeah, he do.
Shit, 50 Cent feel like a bitch said fuck him. And he was fucked up.
Nah, he ain't never was fucked up.
He was when he got shot and all that shit there.
That nigga was up then.
No, he wasn't. He was down, but when he made that Mini Man and all that shit there, brought him back up. He was fucked up. Probably niggas probably laughing, ain't check on him and all that shit there. Ain't no telling what they was saying about him and all that shit there.
The nigga is snitching away.
Who?
50 Cent. The
What, he
nigga,
told him the nigga that shot him?
yeah. He told the nigga that poked him up.
Oh, like Tasha shot Lala. That's off his show.
Yeah. That nigga Fabulous big. That nigga Fabulous can rap for real though.
Yeah. Don't try to pull cars like we ain't got wallets.
Okay. That nigga say, the nigga say we squatters. Something about I ain't no squatter. And this I ain't something about I ain't no squatter. Y'all mad cause we flying, y'all can't swat us. I said these niggas don't fit the ass. I said that nigga fit the punch in the air right now.
He's a troller, bro. Yo. There you go. Just tell little brother. Where your brother at?
Who that is?
Little partner that work with me. That's his little brother. Him.
Yo,
What's up, bro?
what's going?
Yeah, cool. What you got going?
I'm laying down. He was there.
Huh? You said what that?
Okay, I'm ready up.
Shit, you know what you,
17:30.
shit, you know what you doing? Going man game now.
Alright.
You ready up?
Alright, alright. I hear you. Well, yeah, trying to be grown.
What are you doing?
You're not gonna do that, little Tim brother. You're not gonna do that.
Mr. McCurley. He's in the back. Mr. McCurley.
This is
My
77-year-old
bad.
Glenn McCurley. He's suspected of having kidnapped and killed up to 7 women and girls in Fort Worth between 1967 and 1985. For almost 50 years, he has evaded the authorities and gotten away unscathed, and today is no different.
We'll be back, Mr. McCurley. You know we will.
The police have no motive, no evidence, and worst of all, no warrant. But when the system fails, it sometimes only takes one man to bring a case back to life.
Had a sister that never
Good,
gave
Rock.
up on mine. It's easy to give up hope, but then you just realize you can't.
Jim Walker, the brother of
Yeah.
one of his victims,
What up?
waited 46
I'm
years
good.
to get revenge for his sister's kidnapping, rape, and murder, and he refuses to wait any longer.
I used to sleep in the tunnel where her body had been found, hoping her killer would return to the scene of the crime, and I was going to take care of him right there.
Carla was 17 and I was 12. I looked up to Carla. I thought she was beautiful. She was a good student. She was popular. Rodney McCoy was Carla's high school sweetheart. On that night, Carla and Rodney went out on their Valentine's Day.
But this isn't just any date for 18-year-old Rodney McCoy. For months, he's been planning to give Carla something special, a promise ring.
The little rose with a diamond in the middle of it. It meant a lot to me. It meant, I'm here. I'm yours. And I promise you. She opened it up and I could see the smile.
He knows Carla is the one, and with the ring,
You got some food from Grandma?
stand by her forever.
Yeah.
With a smile, she accepts the ring. Soon after, they head to the school dance to celebrate with their friends.
Use this time for the start. Real thing coming.
We're all dancing on the floor together.
After the dance, the couple leaves to find a place where they can be alone. Little do they know, the perfect night is about to be finally.
No, I don't. What you really should talk about?
Enemies are dropping into the area.
What kind of charger?
Sky.
Get mine. You got a regular iPhone charger? Type C. Type C one.
Red time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
It's a Type C charger right there. I don't know how long yours is.
I'll go with you. He had put his hand inside
That's funny,
the
that.
car.
Not that one. It's the other cord right there. I don't know how long it is.
Back at the Walker's house, Carla's little brother Jim is sleeping on the couch in the living room when the sound of creaking tires suddenly wakes him up.
I heard the car getting into the code, and then I heard Rodney's voice outside yelling, Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker.
The 12-year-old runs outside and
There's a bounty
sees his
contract.
boyfriend stumbles and crosses the front lawn.
Survive to redeploy to war teammate.
The
Killed
passenger
to
side
bring
of
him
his
back
car
faster.
is empty. Carla is nowhere to be found. The family rushes out to meet Rodney.
Cancel loss.
He tries to explain what happened.
Moving.
I like the new control. That bit nice and tight.
Sheriff staff arrive at the Walker's
The
home.
button's nice and tight.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Their sole suspect. Everyone is
But I was just on this bit though. I got off pretty good.
involved in her disappearance. Everyone except for the Walkers.
I move around good on this bit.
I'm hit.
From the time Rodney came back from the hospital near Fort Worth after the assault,
Hey, can you go get my straws out of my trunk?
Carla's bed. That's how much we loved him and how much he loved us.
After 3 days of unsuccessful searching, one of the detectives remembers a case from a year before. Becky Martin, a
Yeah.
girl around Carla's age, had been discovered inside a cattle culvert on the outskirts of
I gotta change my dead zones and shit back now.
search party along with the Walkers focused their efforts
I need to. That's what I need to do after this game.
across the countryside when suddenly there's
Just say get, it gonna go over there. That's the neighbor dog.
Carla's grieves the loss of the young girl. At the funeral, over 1,000 members of the community gathered to pay their respects to Carla. Rodney attends with the family.
Oh, I ain't got no
Squad mate is
bullets.
redeploying. Well done.
He faces the judgmental
Bounty
looks of his
targets marked.
classmates,
Kill 'em all.
parents, and everyone else in attendance. In
Squad
spite of
mates
this,
back on
Rodney
station.
gathers the
Good
courage
work.
to walk over to
Got
Carla's
They
loot
on
here.
this side right here. They on this side.
one last time. Something catches his eye. The promised ring he gave her was more than his own. The night she was taking flashes before his eyes, and Rodney breaks down.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
And
Reloading.
Jimmy holding on to me.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
It's over.
This will be his last day sleeping in Carla's bed at the lockers right after graduation.
Enemy dropping into the
All the way to the top. All the way to the top.
Never to return to Fort Worth.
Move to the safe zone.
I
Gas
wish
is
it would have
inbound.
been the other way around. And
All,
you my
all the way to the top.
Good
Back.
doctor.
Oh,
Incoming.
Hunt them down.
Rodney's departure, Jim feels even more isolated.
Huh?
Revenge on what happened to Carla.
Fuego. Back to work.
See, and I wanted to see.
Loading.
I wanted to know if my sister was still alive when she went to the like what she saw, what she smelled, how it felt. It was code. So I just wanted to experience that.
Neither Jim nor the police ever
Enemy
touched the
soldier
limbs of
incoming.
He's convinced he could
Friendly
solve
loadout
the
drop on the way.
applies to and it's only getting worse. Jim is eventually diagnosed with rare hallucination that throws a wrench in
Inserting
his
armor.
future as a detective. He's going blind.
Part of my life is close to graduation. Prognosis is irreversible.
Nine left. Keep the pressure on.
Moving here.
10 squads active in the field. Squad mates MIA. We're reducing redeployment time.
It was a very dark time.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
He was on the rocks, my dad died. I know in his heart, he
On me.
felt like he let his beautiful daughter down for not getting justice for her. My time on
stupid.
You
Stupid. Oh, shit, I set you the fuck up, son.
Man, my heart bleeds for all 971 of those families.
Good shit, Marlon. I heard him coming.
I heard him too. You got a load out too. Damn.
One attempt remaining. Not bad.
Detective Leo Wagner.
It's only a mindset. Shake it off.
Jim's call. Wagner decides to reopen Carla's case. After 46 years of frustration and setbacks, hope is renewed. Jim spent his entire life looking for a way to get justice on his sister. Now, with a new principal finally willing to work the case, he's ready to do whatever it takes to help.
Had a sister, never get off my mind. It's easy to give up hope, but then you realize you can't give up hope. Thank God is hope. You know, every day's a new day.
First, Wagner goes over the events of Carla's abduction on the night of the 1974 Valentine's Day dance. After the attacker struck Rodney on the head with the butt of his gun, his weapon jammed. As Rodney began to lose consciousness, the attacker started clearing his pistol. Realizing that the man was preparing to shoot Rodney, Carla stepped up, saying she'd go with him if he stopped hurting Rodney.
She was doing what she thought she needed to do to make sure Rodney did not get shot. So I think she sacrificed herself.
I see Carla's face, and she she screams, "Rodney, go get my dad." I was terrified. And that's the last word I heard her say. That's the last time I saw her. I went out face first in the seat.
Even though they didn't solve the case back in 1974, the police still did their due diligence and collected every piece of evidence, including a full pistol magazine, Carla's torn dress and clothing, and a final clue that, to them, implicated Rodney, the promise ring. For reasons no one could explain, it had been pulled off her finger and left in the culvert next to her body.
And to this day, we don't know how that ended up there, if it was purposely taken or if it was removed in a struggle.
No matter what happened with the ring, Wagner refuses to fall into the same trap as past investigators. She's determined to find who actually killed Carla and exonerate Rodney, who has been living in exile after the backlash he endured as a suspect back in 1974. The detective knows how new DNA technologies can reignite cold cases and hopes Carla's case will be no different. All she needs is a sufficient amount of DNA.
I really felt compelled to help this family in any way that I could. We went through every single piece of paper in those boxes.
Raw.
We knew that in 2009 we had DNA come off the dress.
What, you done fell asleep, bitch?
Nah, I was looking at this damn thing. Then you had to go do your dead zone?
There was a single source.
Oh, yeah. I ain't do my shit.
Obtained off of Carla's profile. We were thrilled. We have something now that we can actually put into CODIS.
Yet two things block her progress. First, at 5 nanograms, the sample is by far the smallest the detective has ever had to work with. Any and all manipulation carries a high risk of destroying the fragile genetic material. And second, the partial profile they identified doesn't match any of the criminals already registered in the database.
And it's really only enough to exclude individuals.
But Detective Wagner knows of a way to get more. The private laboratory south of Houston has developed a new technology to identify suspects using only small amounts of DNA. This technique would use up the entire remaining sample, and success isn't guaranteed. But Leah and Jim are willing to take that risk to get answers.
We still had hope, because we believed that there was somebody out there and we were definitely going to find out who it was.
The gamble pays off. With the new DNA profile, Detective Wagner finally has a name, Glenn McCurley. She recognizes it right away as suspect number 22 from the 1974 investigation. Back then, police questioned every local owner of registered Ruger pistols after a loaded clip was found at the scene of the abduction. McCurley was one of them. He even had a polygraph and passed, but DNA doesn't lie.
We researched where he was currently residing, and it happened to still be in Fort Worth.
You ready?
From the bowling alley.
Hold on, nigga, I just went to my thing.
What we decided to do was have an officer go out there.
Oh, find that motherfucker.
It's on the controller, the hammer.
You, Mr. McCurley? Hi. Mr. McCurley? He's in the back.
He reacts jokingly at first.
Mr. McCurley?
But his tone shifts once Wagner starts asking questions.
Back in 1974, there was a young lady that got kidnapped from the bowling alley. We interviewed everybody that was released, and Anthony, at one point they talked to Mr. McCurley.
I told her that same story I told you. I said, well, you sure that's wrong, fella. I ain't never.
What the fuck is that?
It's on the controller. And then aim, go down.
Go through all that.
But Glenn McCurley's wife, Judy,
Go down, wait, don't let me go no further than motion sensor.
and when he starts trying to build an alibi for the night Carla was taken and for the days that followed, his wife cuts in again, correcting him.
Yeah, with her part of the time.
That's not
You heard me?
No, I got the Midland. My daddy, my parents still live in Midland.
McCurley has the right to refuse
You heard me, bro?
but the detective
What is that?
They don't let me go no further than on motion.
Don't go, don't go to quick settings, go to controller settings.
That's what I'm saying, controller settings, aiming. They don't go no further. They got the aiming sensitivity, multi-flare, look, vision on foot, aiming, advanced setting. Then you got target aim assist.
No, it's up on the
Aim
controller. It's up on the controller. Go to controller and then start going down while it's on controller.
Oh yeah. Damn, dog. I'm gonna put this shit on though. What you got the left sticks on and the right and the left stick max on?
We cried. I cried, and then I called.
I got both of them on 99. 190, the max 90, the minimum 9.
We know who did this to you and Carla.
On 9, the minimum 9.
Yeah.
Detective Wagner asks McCurley where he left Carla's body. He starts giving directions, insisting it was beside a building. But this isn't where Carla was found. This raises red flags for the detectives. She may not be the killer's only victim. When they try to push him for answers, the 77-year-old suspect completely shuts down, leaving Wagner with nothing. For Jim, the feeling of defeat is familiar. He's lived with it for decades. He's not a 12-year-old boy anymore. In the years since Carla was taken, anger has been keeping him moving. But now, sitting this close to the truth, he knows he isn't here for revenge, but for answers and for peace.
I know this might be hard to believe, but it's true.
Alright.
I feel compassion and forgiveness. I do. And by me having compassion and forgiveness in my heart, evil has no control over my spirit.
Jim has had Carla on his mind for a long time, but the thought that McCurley might have been a serial killer all along has never escaped his or Detective Wagner's minds. Since Carla's murder, several women and girls have been abducted and killed around Valentine's Day in the Fort Worth area. Each of their cases remain unsolved to this day. And the family is now also painful.
Oh, I wasn't even on that screen.
Is now also painfully aware of these facts.
They feel like they done been to work today.
A few days before the trial,
Who you telling? I did all this fucking riding, dog.
Get answers from his father.
That shit make you tired, boy.
Yeah, dude.
Give those families some peace and confess to those things.
Be glad they ain't gotta get up.
I thought if there was anybody
I stick a whole nother week off.
and soften his heart, it would be me. Because I know he loves me. When I looked into my dad's eyes, I saw nothing. He was completely closed off. But he loved me at all. He loved me at all.
You're headed to the WarZone.
Overwhelming take off. That's what I want. I want that peace.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
7 years in the Navy begins in Tarrant County courtroom. Carla Walker.
On November 13, 2021, when the murder trial begins, Jim notices the heavy silence that follows the
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to WarZone to North Road.
The Curley family nearby, and even though he can't see them, he knows the weight they're carrying. Jim has lived with Carla's murder for 46 years.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Despite everything he's been through, Jim knows he needs to do something. After one of the days in trial, he approaches their son,
There's a bounty contract. LCY! Follow me!
Was comforting me. I think that surprised me. When you could have done the exact opposite.
White.
There's 2 on down there, Marty.
Yeah, 2 on. I'm gone.
He was comforting me.
I catch him at the bus station.
Your objective's simple. Eliminate all bounty targets.
Desperate place. He said, I'm going to give that person love.
The next day, Jim and Rodney sit next to their curlies. Together, all the victims and survivors form a united front. Rodney locks eyes with his father and the judge asks everyone to sit down. That moment, something shifts in Rodney's brain. He says a few words about the time, he then walks straight to the judge, and the court is immediately adjourned.
For almost half a century, think about that. Time and evidence caught up with a killer today. Cold case mystery of who killed teenager Carla Walker in Fort Worth ended, and it happened suddenly. Here's our case now. Before a 50-day testimony in his motor trial could even start today, WarZone stopped it. He changed his plea to guilty. 17-year-old Carla Walker.
They're trying to make their way this way.
You're almost done here.
Judge Elizabeth Beach immediately
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
And families finally let emotions show in the courtroom. This was a lot of going on there today for not just me and my family, but our whole community.
He's tearing their ass up over there.
Suspicion on me for all those years. I mean, that's
He's tearing their ass up.
At the end of the case and Rodney's return to Fort Worth, Jim and Wagner prepare a surprise for him. They return something he lost 46 years ago.
Rodney, on behalf of the Fort Worth Police Department and the Walker family.
Squad mates back on station. Good work.
I'm indebted to them forever.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Dumbass. His homeboy's finna come now.
Changing mans.
And that wall fucked me up.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
Today, Jim
Gas is moving.
none of Wagner and Rodney, but also Rodney Curley. Jim stands by Rodney, helping him find peace and acceptance with his father's crimes and move forward with his life, just as he already did for himself.
I don't know what I would do without the relationship that I had.
Oh, that's him behind me.
I wish it was for another reason.
Man, where he at?
Who at prison? I died from a nigga at prison.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Back in the AO!
You're getting another chance. Weapons free.
In Congress, Texas Senator John Cornyn investigators find her killer. Carla Walker would help fund some of the technology.
He all the way up top. He on the roof.
What happened to Carla, we're going to be able to take a lot of bad people.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
That's our goal now is to help other Carla Walker families. There's other families out there just like ours. Ours is no more important than any other
Stand to
family.
you, soldier. Stay
I know
sharp.
that Carla was happy.
Upfront legal fees.
And, we didn't do
If you've been in a car accident in the past, even as a passenger, you could be owed a significant. While most victims are struggling with insurance companies and lawyers, others are receiving seven-figure payouts. Here's how to never.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
It's called the 2025 Compensation Program. A couple more states will help victims get the maximum amount of help without the usual hassles of dealing with directly, going to court, expensive upfront.
Taking effect, carajo! Get me medical!
No more money problems, no more stress.
You by yourself?
Josh's story. When Josh
Yeah, I got him down there.
he didn't think his case
The nigga you got here when he jumped off. I was shooting
This is 17-year-old Maria Pollock, a high school cheerleader who loved to dance and had her whole life stretching out before her. But on July 20th, 2024, everything changed in the most horrific way imaginable. What you're about to hear is the story of how a father took a box cutter and ended his daughter's life in their own home. But the question that haunts everyone who knew this family is simple and terrifying. Why?
Specialist will reach out to you. All you have to do is about your case.
Switching mats!
When I open it, I'm hoping it'll be right here.
You could receive this life-changing check in as fast as 30 days. The best about it all? Don't pay a cent unless... Switching mags. Unfortunately, we cannot change this, but we can help you get it.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
On me. Where you at? Oh,
they phone, man.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Hunt them down. You have reinforcements inbound.
Most people walk away.
The night of July 20th, 2024 started like any other night in the Pollock household on Adel Street in Savannah, Georgia. Maria Pollock, just 17 years old, was home with her family. Her mother Tanya and father Maurice had been married for 20 years. They had built what seemed like a normal life, raising Maria and her brothers. No prior domestic violence calls, no child protective services involvement, no legal issues, nothing would have made anyone think this family was headed toward tragedy. Maria herself was thriving.
Your squad mates redeployed. Well done. Enemy soldier incoming.
Y'all say so many of you guys like
Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
somebody who I can see. Oh my God.
Rock. Over to your right. Hit it. Ooh, you better get out of there this year.
She was a student at AE Beach High School, and she had recently gotten news that had her over the moon. Maria was part of the Star Dance Company. Her family described her as beautiful, bubbly, funny, outgoing, and adventurous. They had a special nickname for her, Ladybug. But on that Saturday night in July,
Get ready.
something went
Resurgence
terribly
window
wrong.
is about to close.
Well done. Then, the Savannah Police Department received reports of a gunshot at the residence in the 900 block of Adel Street. When officers arrived, they found 17-year-old Maria Pollock dead in her bedroom, her body showing multiple stab wounds to her abdomen.
I down one, Rock. Got down one in the stairway. He trying to crawl out. Oh, he's trying to crawl out. His homeboy getting him up. Oh, you gone.
I kicked him out for you.
Okay, bet.
I'm
down
down.
here.
Yeah, I got down though.
Oh, you down? Okay.
I got this nigga at fucking tower.
Tanya describes finding Maurice in the corner, hands above his head, pacing. He was screaming.
Tanya Pollock says her husband Maurice, their beautiful, kind, happy daughter Maria, before attempting to take his own life as well. This mother says she doesn't understand why he would do something this heinous. We want to warn viewers that what is described may be disturbing. My daughter's stomach was open, and her guts were hanging out.
No more second chance.
Tanya Pollock found her 17-year-old daughter inside her home on the evening of July 20th. Surrounded by her family, she recounted the next moments. The suspect, someone she couldn't believe, her husband Maurice.
I see that man, he's supposed to be my husband, he's supposed to love us.
Get ready.
What is going on? Maurice is screaming. Maurice says, call the police.
All of this while one of her sons was screaming. She then walked into her daughter's room.
You've made it to the top 5. 5 squads still operational in the AR.
Couldn't understand her. She then went to her neighbor's house.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
LDVR salvo ready for launch.
Boom.
And I just grabbed my daughter and I held her.
Yeah, that aim assists there a little bit better.
One of them was there too, witnessing this
Around there.
home. Tanya tried to call 911.
Marked a buy station for you. Andale, bring me back.
The words wouldn't come come out right. She ran to her neighbor's house for help. While Tanya was at the neighbor's house, Maurice shot.
You stay watching, you a mystery or something.
Fired into his own head, right there in Maria's bedroom. When Tanya heard that gunshot and ran back to the house, she found Maurice on the floor, wounded but alive. And what did she do? When police arrived, they immediately classified this as a domestic homicide. No signs of forced entry or evidence of third-party involvement. This was a father who had killed his own child in their home. And then, after taking his daughter's life, Maurice had attempted to take his own.
Marked a buy station. I'm ready to redeploy.
Maurice was rushed to Memorial Health University Medical Center in critical condition. The gunshot wound to his head was life-threatening, but he was surviving.
Come on.
She had been stabbed at
Only 2 left. Only 5 remain.
Hostile armor broken. He died from stab wounds, not gunshot wounds. This brings story gets more disturbing. There were no
Where you finding this shit from, man?
conflicts documented in public records.
Oh, you talking to me?
By all
Yeah, you.
was normal.
Bro, I watch real shit. I don't watch movies, bro, like that no more, bro.
What happened that night? What could possibly drive a father to do something so heinous to his child?
That man had to be fucking her. Dude killed his daughter. He had to be sleeping with that damn girl. She must have got pregnant. He probably was molesting her, and she got pregnant.
How old you were?
17.
Oh, yeah.
I follow why he killed them. I'm telling you.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'm trying to see how the hell little Curry do that dumb ass shit.
The Curry, yeah, that's dumb as fuck. He just got out too. Not too long ago. Play.
They ain't found him yet, did they?
Huh?
They ain't found him yet, did they?
Nah. And then the dude who just raped his daughter, he tried to kill himself. His dumb ass still alive.
No parent should ever have to bury their child. On just 4 days after Maria's death, family and friends gathered for a candlelight vigil at a Holiday on Main Street.
Y'all niggas garbage.
Bro, it was just me and you.
It was?
Yeah. I knew I was gonna die fast. I landed right on top of a nigga ass and just kept running.
Yeah.
You remember Jonica's son, the one that got killed out there in Southern Place?
Yeah.
He used to hang with Nar. Nar was with him when he died.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nar one of the boys that was with him.
Yep. He was the one that ran.
Yeah.
I was Jeff's big brother.
I knew he was in something else from time when I thought about that too. I said, nah, he wasn't one boy. He wasn't Jonathan's son. Jonathan's son one got killed. I said, man, I done heard Janice and her baby, they had a child that was in something years ago.
Yeah, and that was when Jonica's
Okay.
son died, about like 4 years ago, three,
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Maria was checking right the tracking app, and the mother
Man, that's crazy.
just wanting her daughter back. I don't know why it happened. I don't know what the reason why it happened. All I can say is thank you for all of the support,
That's the
and I
fuck shit,
just
though.
wish that she was here.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, cause they was saying that he went over there because his little sister was over there arguing with them girls and shit. But right, his little sister's 16. What is she doing over there at 4 in the morning? You get what I'm saying?
Who that, Nari?
Yeah.
Mm.
But it wasn't his
You know,
sister, it was his baby mama.
yeah, you know, Crystal was outside when it happened, right in her driveway, her and Josh. And she said she seen the car ride by her. They was in there talking loud. She said it was him, his baby mama, and his child. And then she said it was in there talking loud. And by the time the car got down there, woo woo, she heard the shot, pom pom pom.
And then, in one night, all of that was taken away. Despite the fact that Maurice was her husband of 20 years,
So he shot her 4 times in the head?
In the chest.
Tanya expressed confusion over the motive, saying she didn't know why it had happened. And that lack of
That shit finna hurt Javid, dog. Javid don't even know.
Maria's aunt Keisha also spoke about Maria at the vigil.
That's Javid's big brother, dog. That's crazy.
Firecracker, as someone outgoing, funny, and loving. Maria was described as a true girly girl who loved dancing. As at the time of her death, she had just found out she'd been selected for the team at the high school. And for a teenage girl, that's huge. But she never got the chance to put on that uniform.
Enemy was dropping into the area. Watch the sky. We're heading to the WarZone. Get up and stand by.
About the last conversation she had with her sister. He told her that if she needed anything, she should let him know. He didn't know that would be the last time he talked to his sister. Learning about what had happened said it broke his heart.
The last thing I told her was she needed anything. It's like, that's the last thing I told her. And when I got the call and heard about this, it just broke my heart.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the WarZone.
She's just always been an adventurous, outgoing, fun-loving person.
A GoFundMe page was set up to help the family with expenses and other costs. Organized by Keisha, the fundraiser page raised over $3,900. Maria's funeral was held on August 3rd, 2004 at Sexton Hall, Portsmouth, Georgia. Friends and family gathered once again to say their final
Revive to
goodbyes.
redeploy former teammates.
Such a violent way. Meanwhile, Maurice was recovering from his gunshot wounds in the hospital.
Moving.
The investigation into Savannah's police department is ongoing, with detectives trying to piece together exactly what had happened that night and why. Authorities have not disclosed the definitive reasons for the killing. There's been speculation. Some coverage possible
was.
intentions.
21.
Suggested
21.
Maurice may have been dealing with untreated mental health issues.
Man, that's crazy. Boy, I know that shit. Like, wow.
What we do know is that this case fits into a broader pattern. Research on filicide shows that fathers are more likely than mothers to commit attacks against older children.
Two of them, y'all. Come on.
These crimes often occur in contexts of violence, abuse, or unstable mental health
I
issues.
put that shock on his ass.
Maria was 17, where fathers are statistically more
Atene! Back in the AO!
but statistics don't make this any easier to understand. They can't explain why Maurice
What?
that monster.
What?
They can't explain why he didn't stop.
Oh my god.
Over a year passed between the night Maria died and the day Maurice finally faced justice. During that time, he remained in custody.
Squad mates back
The
on
legal
station.
process
Good
moved
work.
forward, slowly but inevitably. And then, on October 20th, 2025,
LDVR awaiting targeting data.
That's right. According to what prosecutors revealed, Maurice's son told police he had heard an argument between Maurice and Maria over the Wi-Fi being turned off. A disagreement over internet access, something so mundane as self-defense.
Shot out, TOS, 5 seconds.
The argument over Wi-Fi doesn't necessarily mean that was the
Enemy dropping into the AR.
arguments happen in there's often a difference between the trigger and the underlying cause. But what we know for certain is that Maria's brother heard an argument. He heard screaming.
Fire ineffective. Check target cord.
And said, I messed up.
Plea deal in court today was sentenced to life in prison with the
Fuego! Back to work!
His 17-year-old daughter Maria in 2024. In the courtroom, prosecutors said last July that Holland's son told officers he heard an
Wow, you over here with me? Oh. I knew I heard something. I was making sure that was somebody over here.
dad ran into his room and told him, I'm
That shit lagging a little bit.
I've got 10 squads active in the field. If you hadn't known,
This shit ain't lagging a little bit?
hold on.
Yeah.
today. It's unclear which is
Like, it ain't no bad lag. It's just...
Entered a negotiated guilty plea. Without the plea deal,
I'm reloading.
Life without parole plus 20 years. Tanya was consulted.
Care package ready for delivery.
Before Maurice entered his guilty plea. We don't know exactly what she said, but we know what she said publicly in the days after
You have
Maurice's
reinforcements
death.
inbound.
She wanted Maurice to suffer.
And up on this fucking boat.
Loadout drop heading your way.
Maurice was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 30 years. That means if Maurice lives long enough, if he becomes
Back in the AO!
Don't get off.
Meanwhile, Maria will never have another birthday. She'll never graduate, fall in love, or even have children. Court proceedings revealed no prior abuse allegations. The plea deal avoided a whole trial that might have explored Maurice's motives, but it also spared Maria's family the ordeal of sitting through testimony and evidence. Tanya said she
Need recon
never
overhead.
back to that house, the house on Adel Street where Maria died. There are too many memories there now, too much sadness and pain.
Precision airstrike
And the motive
available.
remains murky. We have that detail about the Wi-Fi argument, but is that really enough?
Requesting close air! Target marked!
Or was there something else going on that we never fully understand? The speculation about
Precision airstrike
secrets,
LDVR salvo ready for launch.
intentions, all of that remains just speculation. Maurice pleaded guilty, so there was no trial. The answers died in that room with Maria. Or they're locked inside Maurice's mind. What we're left with is a case that raises more questions.
Right on top of me, Marley.
How do you prevent something like this when there are no warning signs?
No kills, no kills.
How do you protect children when the threat comes from inside?
Target area marked! You're clear!
All we can do
I'm taking
is
fire!
remember
Got him?
Nah, there's a whole team out there.
stories can help
Yeah, I see that.
other tragedies like this from happening.
Loading fresh mag.
Maurice Pollock will spend years behind bars. He'll have time to think about what he did, to reflect on the moment he picked up that box cutter. But no amount of prison time can bring
Gas
Maria
is
back.
inbound.
The damage is done. The
Hello?
Oh, snap. Is this okay, Kendra?
Fuego!
Getting another
Back to
drop.
work!
Weapons free.
I'm not gonna show anything.
Oh, wait, you're in the bathroom?
Oh, yeah. Into my room. I'll just do that.
Wait, hold on. You have a jacuzzi in your room?
Yeah, what thing?
Okay, are you covered in the...
UAV available for tasking.
Requesting recon flyover!
I'm covered.
Oh my God, you're...
But you see, only my daughter gets it for you. You I didn't know you were going to pick me. I was watching the game. You know, my Pistons won.
Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. God, listen, you are the first ever to call me.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Listen, I don't think the ladies are complaining. I'm having my little juice. I'm sorry. My Pistons won. I just came out, lifting weights, and, I get in here with the Epsom salt. Okay, let me get into your business. What's your name? Who cares about my opinion? Alfred. Don't laugh. Alfred? Alfred T. It's only two of me. Me and my dad. So is your first name Alfred? Okay. So Alfred. I'm assuming you
Marks remaining
Switching mags.
from that squad. Hunt them
I
down.
go to Maryland. I escaped the gunshot, so I'm in Maryland. I bought my job. Okay. And you want to go to the building or the house that you're living in right now? I do it myself, so why not everything, Why not?
There's a bounty on your head. Eliminate hostiles and secure supply caches to get rid of it. Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
Ammo box here.
I had two. I lost one. So I'm a dad. I love kids. Did it any y'all? I'm not a drug. It ain't going on. It ain't PhD. That's Freddie Gray and that's the car. It's the white spot right here. When I get the white, she's going to get so. I lost one, and I know it's pretty cool. I never heard this before. I found the best child line I could, and I ended up. I love being a dad.
Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind.
I love being a dad. I know it sounds preachy. Me and her.
Need recon overhead.
You've achieved the objective.
UAV standing by.
She got me good.
Precision airstrike standing by.
I knew it. I'm 44, and I don't want to be a old dad, so I picked somebody who was great. I seen she already had a kid, and I was like, oh, this is what I want.
Requesting close air. Target marked.
It wasn't one of
Precision airstrike ready for tasking.
UAV available for tasking.
Requesting recon flyover.
Precision airstrike available.
Watch on top of chemicals.
Your money is your money. For me, you don't have to pay no bills.
Be advised, search is no longer active.
I'm reloading.
UAV standing by.
Need recon
Squad mate
overhead.
back on station. Good work.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RCB.
Precision airstrike standing by. Enemy soldier incoming.
One on the water tower. Go on the water tower.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Reloading.
All squad mates are in the safe zone.
I'm getting lit up. Target area marked. You're cleared hot.
Failed. Objective lost.
Loading.
He dead.
Alright, let me get some money. Good week.
Oh shit, ain't no.
Landlord, okay. So look, I love that you like for the jacuzzi in his. What part of the? Is this in the living room, the jacuzzi? Oh, you in the bedroom? Okay. Oh, you have a jacuzzi in your bedroom. Yeah. When I was in Philly, I had one on the third floor, and my bedroom was on the second floor, and if I had a CD, you end up mumble right over there. You know?
That's crazy. You already about the prestige again.
Yeah, I'm proceeding tonight.
No, I want to. That's what I'm about. I left my. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right, but I get that. But now let's start, because these women are ready. What kind of words are you
Check weapons and gear. Weapons Enemy dropping into the AO. All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
Well, I don't do crazy stuff. That's when you can start. But let's just talk. You know, that's why.
Got 10 squads active.
Oh, you know this whole story? We're not gonna talk about Diddy because it's no. We can talk about Diddy. It's no gangster shit. So this is what happened. We can talk about Diddy. This is where we're at with the Diddy case.
Stay alive. Weapons free.
I'm gonna go with
¡Hora de la venganza!
5, 27, 28.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. You have reinforcements inbound.
I wouldn't mind, no. I gotta try. I'm gonna spend about 2. And it all depends on the relationship with your child's father. Like, coming over, I got girls alone. Coming over on the swing. I'm like, how'd that fly for you?
Hey, Rock, that's crazy. I just told you you was asleep. Oh, I ain't sleep.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
¡Ándale! ¡Back in the AO! ¡Nos fuimos! ¡Back to work!
Go get off.
Check on authorized RDB airstrike.
My best girl was what do you mean she was under your belt? No, like, you know. So, okay, so let's get into it. Did you have any more to say? Yeah, I never said crazy. Yeah. No, it's not being, that's just the way you're being honest. Like, communication is always good. I need from you to be more honest. Oh, honest. Okay. So for you, the body is more important than you. Top, the bottom, both, you know, that all, you know, it's great and everything, but body is first. You know, just take it easy, you know, I'm a guy. Okay. Right. All right. So, my last relationship, I can't say that name, but but I like it better too. So I tried this for like 6 months. It didn't work out. I'm like, you know what? Let me just deal with her. Not deal with her, but let me just call her up. So any man who looks okay to me is lying. Like she with all the girls with no, they are lying. They might be a little bit illegal, but they're lying.
So basically saying they're having sex with somebody.
Yes. No man is going to do this.
Okay, well let me ask you this. So you think you were getting mad because your wife didn't do anything for her?
Stop. And green man, stop. We literally, like, she'll argue out of nowhere. You know, I really don't got the time, but one last argument that made me just say, oh my God, like, oh. Like, this is unstoppable. I made her dance the last argument. What? It was amazing.
Alright, you want that? Alright, so why do you think you're single, Alfred?
You know, I don't have to be single, but I gotta find me. You know, I need to. And I did have it with my last relationship. Oh, everything was perfect. This girl, we'll Google something. Oh, you right, babe. Or I'll be like, you know, you right, babe. You know, just as long as you're on the right, you're right. But she was local. I'm sorry.
She said everything was perfect.
It was perfect, but she was local, meaning when I met her, right, she said, I know you're listening. And she went on Facebook and Instagram, right? Made up 2 fake profiles. And these girls look good. One was a nurse, one was a school teacher. Made up 2 fake profiles. Coming at me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I have a girlfriend. Thank you. And I'm showing her this. She still goes through my phone.
Did you know she made up the fake profile?
No, not till the end. Because when I put her going through my phone, Kendra, and I said, you want to go through my phone? Look, go to my Facebook and my Instagram. You see these beautiful girls coming at me? I'm saying no. You know what I mean? And then later on, she said that was wrong. I was going to hit them girls. I was going to hit them up. I'm like, yeah. Like, can I get the ultimate package? If you make up a girl that looks better than you, and your guy is like, no.
No, you're right. Okay, let's do this. Okay, hold on. My phone's about to die, so I got something to get. Let me get my charger. Hold on, guys. I don't want to.
If you can remember my bad, my love name, Alfred.
Alfred is the name, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, hold on a second. Because you know what? My phone is a whole other process. Alright, so listen, I never thought about that. She made a whole fake profile. That's too much damn work. I'm not doing that. Who has time to make fake profiles? Hello, I can't hear you. Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, you were Alright, last question. Why would a woman connect with you?
Because her money is her money. She don't gotta pay no bills. Right? Anything broke on her house, I can fix it. You know? I'm a protector. I'll beat somebody up. And I'm not trying to be sweet. I'm just saying the facts, you know? I mean, I stay in shape, you know? I love children. You know, I'm morally intact. Like, I know right from wrong. I don't do anybody wrong. I like to have fun. I like to do everything. Dance, sing. I don't know. You know, I like an all-around type of.
Are you ready to be committed to one woman?
Yes, I've been there before. I just make it easier.
And you bought a ring too, right?
No.
What you bought?
I bought a ring once.
You bought a ring once. You almost was there.
Yeah, that was just the other day, but I bought a ring.
So what happened with that? Why'd you break the ring?
Kendra, you will not believe this. My boys was 3 boys, 4. Man, let's go there and step on mess with some girls. I'm like, no, I'm here. I want to stay with my girlfriend. She said, look, do me a favor, go to the store. Right, we to the store. She said, pull up on the block and get her number. I said, good enough. We got her number. Got her number. Showed it to me. She wrote it on the chest. I was like, you know what I mean?
not more than 2 though. Not more than 2.
No more than 2. And so you provide for the woman and her 2 children. You don't got to worry about that sister.
Oh, I would love for him to stay in Hollywood, California somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I'm about my money, but I would though, because I would love it. You know what I mean? I've actually done it.
He's a retired agent and now a landlord, 28, 650. Let's do it. And he's in the jacuzzi. You still got your bubbles?
Yeah, they're still in there. I tried to hype them up a little bit more.
Now, I want you to show us too, but you can't flash us or anything. Can you show us how to get flash?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, make sure we can't see anything. That's important. Okay. If you just sitting in there in the jacuzzi, he's calling us from his bedroom. He has a jacuzzi in his bedroom that he put in himself. So there you have it. You're gonna have fun with this, guys. Give them your Facebook page.
Alfredi, ALFREDY. The middle name is my paintball name. My paintball. Burke. BURK. Last name Alfredi 13.
And there you have it. Let's see what it does. Thanks for coming on, babe.
Over 50 and struggling with
Bye. Bye.
every drive too
Bye,
long.
guys.
That's why
Bye,
we
see you
created
later.
the
And look, you keep me posted how it goes, okay?
Okay.
All right.
pressure off your tailbone.
What? Time they gotta hustle. Y'all finna get hurt.
Your call has been forwarded to one.
No matter what, if you call, you always gotta be able to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Either physically, emotionally, spiritually, you gotta be a little bit damaged. Because to tell the cop in the very beginning of the interaction that you're perfectly okay, something about to go down.
made the noise stop and I came to the car, looked under there, and he just assisted me, so I came down and I was like, hey, excuse me, please stop, there's like a guy here. And I'm like, oh, I'll take you down there. So I come around, there's a vehicle inside. I can get in the vehicle, but it was slightly open, so I stepped up and shut it off one notch. And he pulled me by my arm.
The car, the key?
The key, yeah, I shut it off one notch. And he pulled me by my arm down, and he like,
I know you sick as fuck. Hey.
and so I pushed him off of me, and then he punched me in the face.
Me too. Welcome to the magic of sport nights. Just open
I know you sick as fuck. Hey.
Can you go ahead and turn around real quick? I'm just gonna give you a quick handshake, okay?
Are you serious?
It's more than fancy.
Why?
It's like a secret handshake
Why?
for your immune system.
Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
What is happening?
I'm detaining you right now. You're not under arrest. I'm detaining you.
Activity machine.
Okay.
Ready to upgrade? Get some organics.
That's very
Or
interesting.
stick with your sad old life.
Went inside of a service worker's truck and attempts to quiet down the truck and the service worker while she's working on the balcony in an apartment complex.
You're all waking up every single day, literally doing the best we can. And God, I don't care. Probably die before I'm 21. These boys getting life before they 21. Let's rap about it, smack a nigga, laugh about it. See the end, you not on you. You lames leave a class about it. Might I never get my flowers in this lifetime. Probably have to die before I get my right shine. It's cool, cause stars shine when it's nighttime. These internet niggas throwing shots, pick the right time. I got
Anytime we got a hustle. Cause I'm like, you don't really want to get money from you got work. It's man, but hey, you know the wives are up. That's when we get over in, so ain't no stopping us. If you handle your business right, I'm gonna get moved to it. It's how they find it.
I don't understand why I'm in handcuffs right now.
Because you're hanging up by myself and you came into your house without me closing the door. It's from the garbage truck. Okay? Hold on. I'm by myself. Hold on. I'm by myself. So I'm detaining you. Because I'm by myself. Okay? We got problems. Alright. I asked if you heard me. You did. I don't see any injuries on you. But from what you just told me, okay, you went and entered his car. His work vehicle.
I
You
shut
turned it
the
off.
thing off.
Okay. Shut the car. Can you outside him?
I'm standing on the thing. I was told now I can't do anything, but I just shut it off. I didn't get in the vehicle. I just stepped on the thing. He grabbed me and pulled me down.
Okay,
So
I'll
I
be right
pushed
back.
him
Okay?
off of me.
I'll be right back. How you doing? What's your name, sir? I'm Fernando. Fernando, nice to meet you. I'm Officer McCray. I'm gonna read you your rights, okay? You're not under arrest. I'm just gonna read this to you and fuck you, okay? No problem. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to request the representation of a lawyer of your choice. Before you make any statement and during any questioning, if you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to request the representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you wish not to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This will be of your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand, right, Fernando? All right. With these rights in mind, do you mind giving me a quick rundown of what happened?
Okay, Nick, you still here? Okay.
No, he's not under arrest. I have to ask him what happened. So, I don't know what happened, but I just have to ask him what happened. I have to read that. I read that to her and asked her, and I read it to him and asked him.
Okay. I'll put him out the dump now.
Okay.
The border on the truck. Border on the truck is very low. I understand that. But they run this. How you doing? How you doing? So, it's very low. So, she goes in the truck and shut it off while I'm trying to load the truck up.
Okay.
So I got ground and put her down. And she did something about it. I punched her about.
Out of the truck. When she was in the truck.
She went in the truck.
Okay. All right. You have your license with you, my chance?
Yeah.
Get there. I'm about to get there. Yeah. after you pulled her out of the car because she was inside the vehicle, right? She hit herself. You know, with one hand or anything like that? How she hit herself?
I grabbed my arm from the ground.
You were standing on the ground. Oh, you stood up there too?
No, she was in the truck.
On what side? Did she go on the passenger side or the driver's side? So she opened the door with her open or closed? Okay.
I grabbed her and pulled her down. She was in the truck at all.
Okay.
Then I started to now, but she was just punching.
Okay. At any point did you hit her? Okay. So let me ask you this. Did she put any hands on you or did she touch you at all? She pushed me. She pushed you? How did she push you? In the chest? Okay. Are you hurt at all? Okay. You want to press charges on her?
I can?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, you can. If somebody puts their hands on you, you can press charges. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. He's about to do the magical thing.
She pushed you. Battery. Correct. So it's up to you.
Yo, what you saying, man?
I'm saying that, so basically we're here to investigate a battery. She alleges that you punched her in the face. So that's why we're here. So if you want to press charges, that's, you know, right now, based off of your story and her story, you're the victim. That's why we're asking if you want to press charges, meaning she's going to be prosecuted. If not.
Give me private property and cut this shit off. That's what,
Alright, so man, you're going to be placed under arrest today for simple battery.
Are you kidding me?
No, ma'am.
He punched me in the face and I'm the one that's going to jail. I got my 2 dogs upstairs. I have the key. I have to call work. This is insane to me right now. And nothing's happened. You're going to be grown. He punched a woman in the face.
Like I told you earlier, I still don't understand why hold on a second. I don't understand why do you think you have the right to go into someone else's property?
I didn't know into it. I just shut it off 1 notch to shut the noise off.
I'll be honest with you. You're lucky not going to jail for stealing a vehicle.
Are you joking me?
No.
$1 extra.
Well, so listen, so I know it's a lot going on, but I need you to calm down.
My dog's upstairs like that.
Okay,
No, I cannot calm down. He punched me in the face.
Hold on. First of all, listen. I'm telling you right now where we're at, but I'm saying if you need to make arrangements and stuff, we can help you with that. But I'm just telling you right now, if that was a police car and we had sirens on there, would you come down there and do the same thing you did to that car?
Not a police car. I'm an idiot.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know when you trespass inside the work vehicle.
Go in it. My arm was in it at the most.
Okay.
I was still on this bottom rung.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you right now, based on what
Are you laughing with him? He punched me in the face. He punched me in the face and you're over here laughing with him and nothing's gonna happen? Where are you shoes? Well, they're upstairs. I live here. Okay. Yes, nobody does.
Or something up there.
Okay.
You have a neighbor or somebody that can take care of the dogs?
I just put one in the crate, but this is just crazy. He punched me in the face.
You're missing the other
No, you're missing the punch in the face. I've never been punched in the face in my life. Wait, the very first crime that was committed was you entering his truck. I didn't enter his truck. My arm's right in the truck, and I shoved his mouth on one thing that's coming out of the truck. I never went in. He turned off his vehicle.
Is he good?
Shut off the vehicle. No, I don't need to I gave her a paper No, I didn't do that. But
we're gonna be trespassing on the vehicle too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Let me get a big fried pancake. Wait, he's the victim? Are you guys serious? This is like a nightmare right now. He punched me in the face. I don't understand what you guys don't understand about that. I called the cops on him.
I know. It's documented that way, but I'm trying to get you to understand that you're not getting it. So I'm telling you that the first thing that you did was leave your residence and you came down and you trespassed into a work vehicle. He tried to remove you from the vehicle.
He grabbed me by my arm. I'm surprised. I won't be surprised if I have bruises on my arms or something. How he grabbed me and pulled me down. I spoke to him from my balcony. He dismissed me. I spoke to him down here. He told me to get the away.
Okay.
And get back the stuff or whatever.
Are you the HOA?
No.
Okay. So you called the...
I see what you're getting at.
You called the police, which we're not saying... Right, but what I'm saying to you is, that's what you're saying. And as soon as I walked up to you, I asked, were you hurt?
I said, I don't see any injuries on you, but I asked, do you want medics? Because I don't see anything that looks like...
Face. I can feel it on my face, but I don't need medics to look at it. There's no skin broken.
Okay, so nobody's saying that what you said didn't happen, but what we're trying to get at is that you left your residence and escalated this whole situation, and then you called the police. Why didn't you call the police from the jump and you said, hey, there's emergency out here? Can you guys see if you guys can get this guy to stop?
Because I'm apparently not on the technicality side that you guys are on, because I just thought if I just shut it off, he wasn't using the vehicle yet. Like, this thing has been going off and off and off, which is making me crazy. So he came downstairs, and I asked him super politely, like, hey, like, I live up here, I have to get on a work phone call, and he just was just getting nasty. He's like, get the f*** out of here. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that made me mad, because that's not cool. I was asking politely twice. And so, like I said, I didn't get in the vehicle. So, you know, to me, I don't understand why this has escalated the way it has. I did not get in the vehicle. This man put his hands on me. I never touched him. He's a grown man.
Okay, so let me ask you this. As far as this truck goes, it's pretty elevated from the ground. So, for you...
Go in my house and listen to it over and over and over again?
I don't want to listen to that over and over again right now, okay? And I'm telling you that makes sense what you're saying, but there is no logical reason for you to leave your residence and do what you did today. That's what happened, and that's why we're in this situation.
It's illogical. So I couldn't get words, and I had to get on a phone call at 2:30. Like, my micro swap team's phone call.
So you think that it's logical for you to go into someone else's vehicle?
It's logical for me to come down here and ask him to shut it off while the vehicle wasn't moving.
That's logical.
Yeah, and he didn't. He was a complete asshole from the moment I said...
And then you took it a step up.
Yeah, because I needed it to shut off. I needed to go back upstairs. He wasn't using the vehicle at that time. It couldn't shut off. Like, if you don't like the fighting voices either, then maybe you understand how I was up there listening and listening and listening, going, oh my god, it was giving me anxiety.
Okay, are you familiar with these work cards at all?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so what if you press the button in there and it back into this building?
But
you didn't, but
all I did was turn the key, and I wasn't even in the vehicle. I turned the key, and that was it. It's like the smallest thing that
How can you turn the key without being in the vehicle for a master?
Because there's 2 stairs on there, and I just reached my hand in. I didn't have to
That means you went in the vehicle.
My hand did, yeah, absolutely. But I didn't get in the vehicle to vandalize it. I wasn't in there looking like I was going to drive it.
That's what trespassing is. It's not that you went in there to take something or commit another crime, but you...
Mr. Rich! Remember how you said that I stole Belinda's outfit? Well, you should just outfit her skin back. Just get on your face and scream.
The skin underneath the fur is white. And I'm not even talking about Caucasian. I'm talking like paper. I've never seen the sun.
Get a tan! Mr. Rich, remember how you said that I stole Belinda's outfit? Well, you should just outfit her skin back. Just get on your face and scream.
The skin underneath the fur is white. And I'm not even talking about Caucasian. I'm talking like paper. I've never seen the sun.
Get a tan! Mr. Rich, remember how you said that I stole Belinda's outfit? Well, you should just outfit her skin back. Just get on your face and scream.
The skin underneath the fur is white. And I'm not even talking about Caucasian. I'm talking like paper. I've never seen the sun.
Get a tan!
Shop now for a chance to win a car, a jet ski, or $5,000 cash at Ocala Furniture Outlet's Keys and Waves event. Plus, exclusive deals on the latest furniture styles. Don't miss it. Shop now for a chance to win a car, a jet ski, or $5,000 cash at Ocala Furniture Outlet's Keys and Waves event. Plus, exclusive deals on the latest furniture styles. Don't miss it. Shop now for a chance to win a car, a jet ski, or $5,000 cash at Ocala Furniture Outlet's Keys and Waves event. Plus, exclusive deals on the latest furniture styles. Don't miss it. Shop
on February 21st, 2021, a grown man was seen on Facebook Live confessing to what he had just done to his girlfriend and her family.
On my soul, bro. On my soul. Dude, like, I'm hurt. I'm hurt like a month. I'm hurt like a month. Dude, I can't even believe I just did. I don't even know what this pussy can slap like that, yo. I don't even know what this pussy can slap like that. That shit, I just lost it. I just lost it, bro. It's over with. It's over with. Did all that. Man, look. Ain't no motherfucker. Man, motherfuckers ain't gonna see me no more. I ain't running. I've been on a run over a year and a half. I'm not running from these get it, bro. They come get it, bro. They come get it. That's all I'm gonna say. They come get it, yo.
This is Larry, in a panic after he had emptied the whole clip of bullets on his girlfriend Lasagna Agee, the mother of his son, her grandmother, and her uncle. What is more disturbing is that in his confession, he continued to say he loved her. But the question is, why did he hurt her and her family? The reason is plain chilling, and that's what we're going to reveal.
I love that woman dearly, bro. I love her dearly, bro. I love that lady dearly, bro.
Lasagna's story will leave you questioning who to trust. This case takes us all the way to Chicago. Known as the Windy City, it is famous for its stunning skyline, deep dish pizza, and rich history. With a population of nearly 3 million people, it's a city full of stories, some inspiring, others heartbreaking. It's here that we find the story of Lasagna Agee, a mother of a young son who endured unimaginable pain and heartbreak, but showed remarkable strength. Lasagna Agee appeared to have a happy life. She was a loving mother and a dedicated partner. On the outside, things seemed good, but behind closed doors, she was living a nightmare. She was in a relationship with a man named Larry, who abused her, both mentally and physically. Despite her love for him, his constant torment made her realize she needed to walk away. That decision, however, would come with a terrible price. At first, their relationship seemed perfect. They had a son together in 2017, and everything seemed falling into place. But soon after their child was born, things started to fall apart. Small disagreements about daily life turned into full-blown fights, and those fights became something much darker. The 24-year-old had a job at the United States Postal Service, and because she wanted to build a good life for her son, she started another small business online, selling cosmetics. To make more income, she had graduated from Proviso East High School and was seen as a woman full of potential and drive. But behind her brave smile, she was going through physical and emotional torture by none other than Larry. At first, she stayed. She loved him, and she had built a family with him. She thought things would get better, that it was just a phase. But the abuse only got worse. It reached a point when Lasagna feared for her life. She started to believe that if she didn't leave, Larry might one day kill her. This was not easy for her. Lasagna didn't have anything to return to. She had lost her mother at a young age and didn't have a strong family support system. She felt trapped, vulnerable, and alone. But deep down, she knew she had to find a way out for herself and her son. After enduring years of torment, Lasagna finally made a brave decision. She secretly moved into a new apartment and didn't tell Larry where she was living. She even got a restraining order against him. It was her way of saying she had had enough. She wanted to create a safe and happy home for her son, far away from the fear and pain she had been living in. But her plan didn't go as smoothly as she had hoped. Somehow, Larry found out where she was living. He ignored the restraining order and forced his way into her new home. When Larry showed up, Lasagna called the police, and they came quickly, but he ran before they could arrest him. Lasagna thought she was finally done with him. She believed the police would catch him soon, and she could start her new life in peace. But the very next day, everything changed. When Lasagna came home, she found Larry waiting for her. He had been hiding in her utility closet, and shockingly enough, he had a gun. Her grandmother was already present and did not notice, and he threatened them both. He was furious, not just because she left him, but because she signed a lease for a new apartment without his permission. He destroyed her apartment in a fit of rage, breaking windows and causing so much damage that her landlord told her she had to leave. Once again, Lasagna found herself with nowhere to go. Feeling defeated, she returned to Larry thinking it was her only choice. But life with him only got worse. The abuse became more frequent and more violent. She often had visible injuries like black eyes and went to the police several times to report him, but nothing seemed to change. The abuse continued and she felt like no one could help her. Around this time, Larry didn't just threaten her, he began to hurt her family members too. Lasagna loved her family deeply, and she decided to endure these torments quietly to protect them. Therefore, she believed that if she stayed with Larry, he might leave her loved ones alone. But his behavior only grew more cruel. And this is what I mean. One day, Lasagna had saved up enough money to buy a car, which was supposed to be a small step toward independence. But Larry ruined that too. He drove the car into a garage, damaging it badly. This limited her ability to go anywhere, and he used it to control her movements because she could not drive anywhere again. The stress of it all started to take a toll on Lasagna. She couldn't focus at work anymore. She began skipping shifts, partly because of the injury she had and partly because the emotional strain was too much. Her supervisor noticed something was wrong and asked her what was going on. When Lasagna opened up about her situation, her supervisor took her concern seriously. They even arranged for some of her coworkers to walk with her after work so that she wouldn't be alone. The Postal Service also offered to relocate her to a safer place, giving her hope for a better future. She started saving money and then even bought another car, even if she didn't this time. But she made one mistake. She took photos of the car and kept them on her phone. One day, Larry found the photos. When he confronted her, his anger exploded. He destroyed the car too, driving it into a pole and breaking its windows. Lasagna was devastated. She told Larry she wanted to leave, but his response was even more shocking. He took their son and disappeared. He used their child as a way to control her, making it clear that she couldn't escape him no matter what she tried. Her hope began to fade, and she found herself trapped once again. Every time she tried to take back control of her life, he found a way to crush her spirit. Lasagna had no choice but to keep enduring his abuse, hoping for a way out someday. But she had no idea that the worst was still to come. Lasagna was desperate to get her son back and went to the police for help again. But they told her this was a custody issue and not something they could solve. Since Larry was the boy's father, not a stranger, the situation became even more complicated. But still, Lasagna didn't give up. She sought legal help and managed to get another restraining order against Larry. She hoped this would force him to leave her and her son alone. But even with the restraining order, Larry didn't stop. According to Lasagna, he told her, "You won't see your son again until you come back to me." She filed a police report, but they told her the same thing. This needed to be resolved in court. Despite the heartbreak, she kept going. She returned to work determined to save money and build a safe future for her and her son, hoping that she would get him from Larry. She even bought a third car, knowing that having transportation was crucial for her plans. But just when things seemed to be looking up, her job took an unexpected turn. One day, her supervisor called her into the office. They informed her she was being let go. Lasagna was devastated. Her supervisor explained that a customer had complained about her, claiming she had stolen mail and left it in the trash. Shockingly, the trash included documents that proved her identity, including her son's birth certificate. Lasagna knew the accusation wasn't true, but she couldn't prove her innocence. She later realized it was Larry who had set her up to lose her job, just another way for him to keep her under his control. Even after all that, she didn't stop trying to move forward. She searched for a new apartment and even worked on fixing her car. Then, she saw an ad for an apartment that seemed perfect for her needs. Despite a nagging feeling that something wasn't right, she decided to check it out. When she arrived, she was horrified to discover that Larry had set up a fake ad to lure her in. He was waiting for her and begged her to come back. When begging didn't work, he threatened her again. Lasagna didn't want to go back to him, but she also didn't want to risk leading him to a place where her loved ones were hiding. She reluctantly returned with him, hoping to see her son again. Once back in his control, she began looking for another opportunity to escape. This time, she wouldn't leave without her son. Eventually, she found her chance at escape with her child, but even after that, Larry didn't leave her alone. He kept showing up, demanding she return to him. He became more and more unpredictable, leaving Lasagna constantly on edge. But then, on February 14th, 2021, Valentine's Day, something happened that completely turned her world upside down for her. She got into her car, planning to drive somewhere, when she heard a noise coming from the back of the vehicle. She stopped the car to check and was horrified to see Larry. He had hidden in her trunk and waited for her to get into the car. To make it even more unsettling, he had left a sweet-looking Valentine's gift in the back seat, as if it was some twisted gesture of affection. Lasagna couldn't stay at home anymore. She began hopping between hotels, desperate to protect her family from Larry. She knew he was becoming more violent and and feared he might hurt someone close to her. But at this point, even the people around her were hesitant to help. They believed she would eventually return to him again, just as she had in the past. But then, on February 21st, 2021, everything changed. Security cameras captured an event so chilling, it shocked everyone.
I guess he's waiting. So
waiting for him to shut the door. So it looks like he left.
He left
and came around the corner, came back around.
So his brother moved, and that's when he's standing behind the car.
For her to park, right. Because he had moved the chair out the way.
No, she's parked.
Yeah, he moved the chair out the way so she could park.
So look, he's coming back again. Oh my God.
So he bagged back once she parked.
When see her parking, you know, it happens in less than a minute. He's coming out. Look, you're gonna see him. He spoke with her something, and then he comes out of the car. And when he started with her, with the daughter. You see?
Her, my brother, and my sister was running, so he got my sister.
And you know what?
Then he shoots in the car again at her.
Yeah, and
because his car was rolling and he had to get in.
That's the only way he could drive away, because the car started driving himself.
Because if it wasn't for that, he would have kept on shooting.
So now the daughter opened the door, and the
baby crawls out the car.
The baby crawls to her. And then that's when it happened, like when I started calling the 911 to get out the kid on the way. Because, you know, in my mind I thought
he's coming
back and shoot, you know, start shooting again. And I told my husband, you know, like, let's move away the baby from there.
This was the moment that would change Lasagna's life forever. It was the moment that revealed just how far Larry was willing to go. On February 21st, 2021, Lasagna AG had just returned home to the 7800 block of South Muskegon in Chicago. After a long day at work, she parked her car and was still sitting inside when another car pulled up beside hers. It was Larry. He was someone she once trusted, someone she had a child with, but now he was the source of her worst nightmares. Larry spoke to her through the car window, trying to convince her to come back to him. He wanted her to get into his car, but she refused. Lasagna stood her ground, telling him to leave, but Larry wasn't ready to walk away. Her uncle stood nearby, behind their cars, possibly sensing the tension. That's when Larry got out of his car, pulled out a gun, and pointed it at her uncle. Without hesitation, he fired. Her uncle dropped to the ground, wounded. Lasagna panicked. She tried to run toward her house, but Larry turned the gun on her and started shooting. She was hit and fell to the ground. Her grandmother, who was nearby, was also targeted. But Larry didn't stop there. He then turned to Lasagna's car where their young son was sitting and fired multiple shots into the vehicle. He emptied the entire clip into the car, bullets flying everywhere. Lasagna's son witnessed the entire incident. The young boy, too small to fully understand the horror around him, luckily survived the bullets fired into the car. He got out to help his mother. He tried to soothe her, saying, "Come on, Mama, come on." It was a heart-breaking moment, one that would stay with him forever. He was trying to help her. He said, "Come on, Mom," she later recalled. But sadly, he would have to grow up knowing that his own father tried to take his mother's life. The sound of gunfire attracted neighbors, who began to gather, calling for help. Larry, realizing what he had done, fled the scene. But instead of hiding, he did something no one had expected. He went live on Facebook.
I love that woman dearly, bro. I love her dearly, bro. I love that lady dearly, bro. I never see another person. It's over with, yo. If you love me, you say that. This gonna be the last time. That's it. If you love me, you really love me, I'm gonna say it's gonna be the last time. I just ain't no. I just stuff, bro. And that shit with me, that shit got me. Everything away, ain't no coming back from me, bro. Ain't no coming back from me. Ain't no point in me going against no. If any motherfucker got a problem with me, let that know right now. Let that know right now. Any motherfucker got niggas be thinking about on a daily basis, but you gotta sit there and you gotta think about things before you get to the the real thought that you need to have in your head. You going through so much out of man. On my soul, bro. On my soul, dude. Like, I'm hurt. I'm hurt like a mom. I'm hurt like a mom. Cause I can't even believe I just did. I don't even know what just pushed me to snap like that, yo. I don't even know what just pushed me to snap like that. That shit, I just lost. Bro, it's over with. It's over with, dude. All that. Man, look. Ain't no motherfucker. And motherfuckers ain't gonna see me no more, dude. I ain't running. I've been on a run over a year and a half. I'm not running from you no more, bro. They come get me, bro. They come get me, bro. They come get me. That's all I'm gonna say. They come get me, yo. My soul, they better come ready. They better come ready. My soul. Any more call right now. Time is to get it right now, bro. I'm put on anyone my kids, bro. They know what I'm gonna do to get here, bro. You know what I've been through to get here, bro, in the slightest thing. I just every single way, bro. Like I just judge. They can judge. I love that. Know that shit. That's fine about it, bro. I'm gonna stay strong. Yeah, I'm over with KT. It's always from KT. I hope you enjoy knowing it.
In the video, Larry ranted about the incident and his relationship with Lasagna. His words were full of regret and anger. He repeated that there was no going back from what he had done. Larry rambled about how he felt people didn't understand him. He claimed he had been under so much pressure that he finally snapped. He admitted he didn't know what pushed him to do it, but he was tired of running from everything. He told his viewers that he knew the police would come for him, and that it was the end for him. Throughout the video, Larry tried to explain his actions, saying he had been speaking to a friend about how he felt trapped and out of control. He claimed he wanted people to understand what was in his heart, believing that once he was caught, law enforcement would destroy his reputation and make him out to be worse than he thought he was. But it was clear, even he knew there was no justification for what he had done. Back at the scene, Lasagna and her family members were rushed to the hospital in critical condition. The bullets had struck her 11 times. Yet, miraculously, none of the shots hit vital organs. Most of her injuries were to the lower part of her body, with her pelvis and right leg taking the brunt of the damage. Her liver was also severely affected. Despite the trauma, she was alive and grateful to have survived. Her grandmother and uncle, though seriously injured, also survived. Her uncle had 8 bullet wounds, but against all odds, he pulled through. The attack left scars, not just on their bodies, but on their minds. The pain and fear from that day would stay with them forever. At this point, the police quickly identified Larry as the prime suspect. Witnesses from the neighborhood also came forward, sharing what they had seen. It was no mystery who had committed this horrific act. Larry, the father of Lasagna's son, and her abusive ex-partner, was responsible. When reporters later spoke to Lasagna, she recounted the terrifying events of that day. She expressed her disbelief that she had survived after being shot 11 times. She was thankful for the fact that she survived this tragic nightmare. She also believed that Larry targeted her family members because he didn't want any witnesses to his crime. His actions weren't just an attack. They were an attempt to silence everyone around her. Despite everything, Lasagna survived, as did her family. But the emotional scars were deep, and the trauma would be something they would carry for the rest of their lives. At the time of the attack, Larry was still on the run. This left Lasagna in constant fear. She worried that he might return to finish what he started. The fear was overwhelming, making her feel trapped and uncertain about her safety. But eventually, law enforcement tracked down Larry. After weeks of searching, they found him in Louisiana. He had been hiding in an apartment on Mary Jane Street in Mansoura. Larry eventually surrendered without incident and was taken into custody. He was brought back to Chicago, where he faced charges for his actions. Authorities charged him with 3 counts of attempted murder and 3 counts of aggravated battery. For Lasagna, this marked a turning point. While she was still recovering from the attack, she knew that Larry being caught meant she could finally start to heal. She opened a GoFundMe page asking for help to rebuild her life. In her plea, she shared how grateful she was to have survived. Lasagna explained how hard it was to leave an abusive relationship. Many people think it's simple, but she said it nearly cost her life. Her GoFundMe page quickly gained support, raising more than $11,500 to help her start over. The incident left a permanent mark on Lasagna's life. She had been betrayed by someone she trusted, a person
she once loved and shared a family with. But she hoped that her experience would inspire others to seek help and leave abusive situations before it was too late. This case also raises questions about the role of law enforcement. LaSonia had filed multiple reports about Larry's behavior, but no serious action was taken until the shooting happened. Could the tragedy have been avoided if authorities had acted sooner? What if her complaints had been treated with the urgency they deserved? Many wonder how different things might have been if someone had stepped in before it escalated to violence. LaSonia's story is a reminder of how domestic violence can spiral out of control when warning signs are ignored. It makes you think, how many other cases like this are being overlooked? Through her experience, LaSonia wanted to send a clear message. Abuse is never okay, and staying in such relationships only leads to more pain. While she was fortunate to survive, she knew not everyone is as lucky. If you or someone you know is in an abusive situation, LaSonia's story is a reminder to take action. Don't wait until it's too late. Here are 4 more crime stories that are more shocking than what you just watched. And by the way, if you like the way we bring to you stories or you learned something new today, please like this video and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet.
Look at the sauce.
There's nothing but a greasy party.
Yo, so you can miss a pick on better and still cash out. Yeah, you can miss a few picks. I can miss a few picks and still cash out my lineup. Yes. How's that profitable for them? I don't know. They want to create more winning experiences for the users, I guess.
Download the Better app today and get a free $10.
Yo, so you can miss a pick on better and still cash out. Yeah, you can miss a few picks. I can miss a few picks and still cash out my lineup. Yes. How's that profitable for them? I don't know. They want to create more winning experiences for the users, I guess.
Download the Better app today and get a free $10.
Yo, so you can miss a pick on better and still cash out. Yeah, you can miss a few picks. I can miss a few picks and still cash out my lineup. Yes. How's that profitable for them? I don't know. They want to create more winning experiences for the users, I guess.
Download the Better app today and get a free $10.
Save our year-end inventory blowout right here at Hometown Furniture. This is our grand finale of inventory savings that you have to see to believe. We're clearing out our inventory for 2026, and that means massive savings for you. Save all of our clearance items throughout the entire store. This is your last chance to save big before the year ends. And once these deals are gone, they're gone. So visit Hometown Furniture today and blow out 2025 with the best deals of the year. Save our year-end inventory blowout right here at Hometown Furniture. This is our grand finale of inventory savings that you have to see to believe. We're clearing out our inventory for 2026, and that means massive savings for you. Save all of our clearance items throughout the entire store. This is your last chance to save big before the year ends. And once these deals are gone, they're gone. So visit Hometown Furniture today and blow out 2025 with the best deals of the year. Save our year-end inventory blowout right here at Hometown Furniture. This is our grand finale of inventory savings that you have to see to believe. We're clearing out our inventory for 2026, and that means massive savings for you. Save all of our clearance items throughout the entire store. This is your last chance to save big before the year ends. And once these deals are gone, they're gone. So visit Hometown Furniture today and blow out 2025 with the best deals of the year.
Y'all think I had something to do with Mom getting killed? Got a $400,000 that you just so happened to forget to mention for Mom's life insurance. She took out the policy for the girls, man. I ain't have nothing to do with that. Come on, man. You made the payments. The payments, Jerry? Just when it seems like all it belongs to you. Robbie shot like some gangsters and now you hit the fucking lottery? Y'all tripping because I made insurance payments? What? I paid all her bills. What the fuck, y'all? Huh? How many years did I have to take care of her my goddamn self? Y'all around doing nothing. Bullshit. And you gonna tell me I killed her? Come on, man. Pay off a killer like me. And what the fuck did he do for you, Jerry? What did he do for me? He killed my fucking life. I put everything in that project. I bet it all Jerry. You got in bed with him, didn't you?
No, I didn't pay him. That's how they fucking shut me down. Y'all think I had something to do with Mom getting killed?
You got a check for $400,000 and you just so happened to forget to mention for Mom's life insurance.
She took out the policy for the girls, man. They ain't have nothing to do with that. Come on, man.
You made the payments.
Good timing, Jerry. Just when it seems like all is lost for you, Mommy shot by some gangsters and now you hit the fucking lottery? So y'all tripping because I made insurance payments? What? I paid all her bills. Fuck we all. Huh? How many years did I have to take care of her my goddamn self? Y'all were not doing nothing. Bullshit. And you gonna tell me I killed her? Come on, man.
Pay off for killing like Sweet.
What the fuck did he do for you, Jerry? What did he do for me? He killed my fucking life. I put everything in that project. I bet it all trying to make something of myself, trying to make the shit work. Then Vic's goons gonna come try to take a piece.
You paid him, Jerry. You got in bed with him, didn't you?
No, I didn't pay him. That's how they fucking shut me down. Y'all think I had something to do with Mom getting killed?
You got a check for $400,000 that you just so happened to forget to mention for Mom's life insurance.
She took out the policy for the girls, man. They ain't have nothing to do with that. Come on, man.
You made the payments.
Good timing, Jerry. Just when it seems like all is lost for you,